Hey, I'm Dave Rubin, and this is TYT140, a lot of news in a little time. Iraq appeared to be on the brink of disintegration Thursday as al-Qaeda-inspired fighters swept through northern Iraq. Fighting between government forces and insurgents has centered on the northern central Iraqi cities of Tikrit and Samarra, which lies just 70 miles from Baghdad. Iraq President Nouri al-Maliki reassured Iraqis that the insurgents' gains would soon be reversed by the Iraqi army, but bear in mind that Maliki gets his information from the same guy who conducts polls for Eric Cantor. Speaking of whom, the House Majority Leader's surprise 11-point loss to a far-right Tea Party candidate Tuesday has many Republicans concerned about party unity and whether the party will be able to come together in time for the 2016 presidential election. In the meantime, the upset will undoubtedly push Republicans to the right and doom chances for compromise with the Democrats. And just when we were this close to getting immigration reform passed too. Senate Democrats failed to overcome a Republican filibuster on a bill sponsored by Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren that would have provided relief to millions of Americans with crushing student loan debt. Warren's bill failed despite widespread recognition that student debt has become a major drag on U.S. economic growth. In explaining his vote, Republican Senator Lamar Alexander told reporters that students need to learn that it's not the government's job to rescue them from their bad financial decisions. Now, if you'll excuse me, he added, I have to go vote for another bailout for the banks. The World Cup begins today, and while millions worldwide will tune in to enjoy the first game, organizers in the host nation of Brazil may be more concerned about whether the still unfinished Itaquera Stadium will support the 61,000 spectators. Event planners admit that delays, worker deaths, and other problems that plague the stadium's construction may have left the building structurally unsound. We should be okay, said one organizer, adding, just as long as no one jumps up and down during the game. And finally, June 12th marks the third annual National Jerky Day, and to honor the occasion, Jack Link's Beef Jerky has constructed a jerky replica of Mount Rushmore in New York's Columbus Circle. The so-called Meat Rushmore Memorial measures 13 feet high and 17 feet wide and consists of nearly 1,600 pounds of beef, pork, and turkey jerky. At least it did until New Jersey Governor Chris Christie found out about the exhibit. I'm Dave Rubin. Follow us on Twitter at TYT140 and suggest stories using hashtag TYT140. We'll see you tomorrow.